righty. My question for y'all guys was, y'all mentioned something about the records, and if somebody was texting while driving, and like I said, she admitted on the police report that she was distracted by another vehicle. But when I got out, because I was kind of aggravated, like I said, my wife, she's 9 months pregnant, and then my 3-year-old son was crying in the back. Of course, I'm gonna get out, kind of aggravated. What's going on? What's going on? What'd you hit me for? So anyway, she had this big old phone in her hand, and it didn't dawn on me to tell the police, hey, she was texting, and they could have went back in her records, and seen if she was texting right then. But it's been March 7th, which was my wife's birthday, is when we got rear-ended. So how would we know if it was a texting-related accident compared to, she said she was distracted by another vehicle? She admits fault.
Okay, I'm going to let Ken talk a little bit about that, because you sort of mentioned that earlier in the show. So what do we need to know about that?
Right. Well, what will happen a lot of times, there are a lot of texting and driving accidents nowadays, and it's almost epidemic. But what you have to do and what you have to realize is that if you believe that someone has been texting while driving and caused an accident, you have to get to an attorney immediately, because those texts are erased. What we do in our office is, as soon as somebody comes in and they believe that there is a situation where texting is involved, we'll immediately send a subpoena or request out to that particular provider, be it Verizon, AT&T, whoever it is. The problem is that the information is erased or deleted. First it'll be the actual text itself, and then information following that, such as when it was made or who it was made to. That information goes away after time. They don't store that forever. So if you do have a situation where you do believe that there was texting and driving involved, then you need to get with somebody immediately. And you know what? I wouldn't mind, I wouldn't say it would be out of line, if you think that's the case, to ask the police officer to ask the person who hit you to see their cell phone. Ask them to show their text and see if, hey, just for proof's sake. Officer, and if they hadn't been texting, they ought to do it. But if they hide something, I think the fact that you asked to see that and they wouldn't let you do it, that might be used against them later on. So don't be afraid to do something like that. Don't be mean about it, but you can be very direct and blunt and say, officer, I think she was texting. Will you please check her phone, or ask her if she'll show you your phone? Because otherwise you're going to lose that information.